Good morning, bud. Hi, Hoover. Good morning, Hoover. Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And this is Hoover Tiger. Hey, everybody. Hi, Robin. Hi, Deanne, Nor, and Angie. Good morning, Casey. So I had promised you guys, because the last 2 days we've just been walking around looking at all the small cats and our newest rescues. Hi, Hoov. I know. And I promised I'd try to show you some of the big cats today. So we're starting out with Hoover. Looks like he must have already had breakfast. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Sarah. Thank you so much for sharing this live feed. Yep, Mr. Hoovy Doo. Good morning, Cheryl. Hi, Mary. Gonna try to hang here for a bit and let some people join in before we start our walkabout. So you guys know that over this last weekend, Hoover Tiger was moved back out to his regular home enclosure out of the recovery hospital. He's been doing really well. He's been eating like a champ. Haven't you? He's recovered from his foot surgery, his second foot surgery, pretty well. Sean, I'm glad you got a notification. If you guys like these live feeds and you're new to us, you can always set up your notifications and hopefully Facebook will alert you when we go live. Hi, Lori. Hi, Susan. Saying hello to Hoover. Yeah, I was a little bit late starting the live today because I'm having car problems. But luckily today is my husband's normal volunteer day, so we just rode out together. But then I had lots of things I needed to schedule and get situated on Instagram this morning. I have been lucky enough to get some really great photos of all 4 of our newest cats. So I have started scheduling those. They'll start posting this afternoon on Instagram. You're starting to look very sleepy. This is how it goes with Hoover. He gets a full belly. He gets his morning medication. And then he pretty much goes down for the count until evening meds. He's doing quite well, though. His foot looks all healed up at this point. I saw him up walking around yesterday pretty good. Oh, there we go. That's about all we get. And then Karma and I just walked out to check in on Flint. Flint had his big boy day yesterday. Karma and I, around 6 p.m. yesterday, took Flint outside to one of the small rehab enclosures. And he has just the very smallest section, and it's been doctored up so that he can't do any major climbing. And so we wanted to check in on him. He looks like he had a blast. His toys were all over the place. He'd been playing in his water bowl. Typical Bobcat stuff. All right, Hoovy, we'll let you go. You have all day nap time. Sorry it's so loud. I feel like there's just a million airplanes going over my head today. Let's pop across the street here and say hello to Jasmine Tiger. Jasmine is enjoying the vacation rotation area. Hi, lady. Let's see. Yeah, I have been getting inundated with messages from people asking if there is a camera on Flint, and the answer is no. We don't even have a camera on him as rehabbers. It's It's one of those, Carmen, I felt like moms dropping off their kid at the first day of school yesterday. But we fully realized that he is a bobcat and we have to let him grow up. And he's out in the rehab area, so I'm not going to be doing lives out there because we stay very quiet. We try to go out there very minimally because there are 3 other bobcats out there that are being rehabbed for release. So we're not going to mess up their program to visit Flint, but I'll try to give you verbal updates as I have them. Are you being sneaky? Look at that sneaky Jasmine. Look at that sneaky Jasmine. Did I ruin it? Yeah, I ruined the sneaky surprise. I know. So I know. So Jasmine Tiger, again, is on vacation. Ma'am, what's going on? She can be watched 24/7 if you go to bigcatcams.com. She has an Explore camera on her. Oh, you're so silly. You're just so silly. Very scary, but very silly. Attacking that foot? Don't attack me though. I'm watching you. No, there has not been a final decision on Flint because his exam was just on Monday. We still have to file reports, go through all the proper channels. I assure you guys, you will be the first to know any updates with Flint. You're so silly. The issue out with rehab is, really we've kind of gotten ourselves and everybody else spoiled as far as watching the rehabs on cameras because up until recently, you better stop. Up until recently, you only ever got to see the bobcats that were in that first enclosure where Ash and Cinder are. So Malachite does not have a camera, and neither does Flint. And unfortunately, when we had that really bad storm that knocked out pretty much all of our cameras, it knocked out all of the power out at rehab that allowed us to have the Nest cams. So that's my update about Flint and the camera situation. But we have tons of cameras you guys can watch. So again, bigcatcams.com is where you're going to find that. She is so goofy. All right, I don't know if we'll get to see Amanda because since I missed seeing her... Oh, never mind. I'm just going to stop talking right there because there she is. Sorry, I have to get this gate closed. There we go. You're so wild. Are you having a wild morning too? Hi, Amanda. I know. This is Amanda Tiger. Are you being so chatty? We are gonna stay back because I don't want her to get mad. I know, babe. I know. I know. Teresa, I believe somebody on Explore posted a comment about the Kitten Cabana camera, and that is their technical difficulty that they're working on. If you look through the comments on the Explore cameras, you'll find a ton of information you might not know otherwise. Karma posts in there a lot to explain things that are happening, and so does Explore camera operators, so you can get a lot more information there. I'm not privy to that. I watch the Explore cameras and I occasionally will post a comment just so people, oh, why didn't you feed Flint? Well, he's gonna see the vet today. Things like that. But for the most part, I'm not always up to date on what's happening with that, so you'll get all that information in the Explore comments. What are you complaining about, Amanda? I know Marie already gave you breakfast. I know that she did. I heard it on the radio. So beautiful. She's such a beautiful tiger. You would never actually believe she's 23 years old. No, Amanda has not calmed down at all since losing her brothers. I think she's a little more playful when it comes to enrichment. Still really loves sickles, things like that. She got a little picky with her eating, but I don't know that that was tied to her brothers. I think that might be tied to her age. So if you guys are just joining in, we've already seen Hoover Tiger, Jasmine Tiger, and now we're here with Amanda Tiger. I had promised I'd show you guys big cats today, since we pretty much stayed with leopards and smaller the last few days. There's a squirrel above my head dropping things on my head. Being very good. Hey, Katie. Jane, we might make it all the way up front. I was hoping to just show you guys tigers today, so as long as we don't get distracted. I always try to get away before her patience has run out on me. Are you done with me yet? Yeah. All right, thank you for being such a good girl to me. I know. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's Gail. All right, so let's get back on the cart here. Gail saying hello to Jasmine. Gail told me last night she's been trying to come take a nice walk around the sanctuary every single day, see the cats that she used to work with every day. Good morning. On your walk?
Yeah, heading up to the gift shop.
Nice.
Are you going that direction?
Yeah, but I'll be stopping probably at Sapphire. Yeah, I can get you a little bit closer. We're just doing a live. I showed everybody Hoover. Jasmine kept trying to attack me, and Amanda was nice to me this morning.
She's
So
actually been quite friendly lately.
I enjoyed
Not,
it.
you know, friendly for
Amanda friendly. Yes.
Amanda friendly. Standoffish, but
There she
not
is.
growling and barking.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Yeah, so it's gonna. I've only shown everybody small cats for the last several days because of all the new ones. So I promised everybody tigers today. But Sapphire has everything. She's got Jasmine and her enclosure right now. So
She's been hanging out, seems like, down at the other end.
yeah. So we'll see everybody saying hi to Gail.
Hello.
Oh, it feels nice out today.
It is.
Oh
It's
my
supposed
gosh.
to. I think it feels good because it's drier.
Yeah, no humidity. Whew. Could get used to that. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. It's usually pretty easy to spot a giant white tiger. Maybe
Oh, there she is.
Aha, right where we thought she'd be.
She just had breakfast, so she's kind of chilling out.
Yeah, just sleeping.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Hi, baby girl. That's a very nice Jeff. Hi. Don't show me the other end, please. She loves to do that. Nope. Oh, she's gonna pee on my cart. You're gonna pee right on my cart. I know you are. So this is Sapphire. She's a female white tiger. If you get a good close look at her from the front, you see she's very, very cross-eyed. She's also kind of a dingy white, even though she loves to be in the mud and dirt, and she's just naturally kind of a dirty cat. She's a little bit more dingy, and she's got like brownish red stripes instead of black stripes. And a lot of people don't realize that's because in order to get a white tiger, you get that through inbreeding. It's a trait called leucism. What do you see? You see Kali? And because of that, they're typically born with a lot of health issues. Oh, there's Chaos in the background. Chaos is a female Caracal. She doesn't seem to mind Sapphire one bit. That's good to know. You got excited because Kali got up and started moving. Tigers can spray about 6 feet. And so they tell you that it doesn't do any good to step back. You have to step side to side if you want to avoid being sprayed. I believe Sapphire is 12 or 13. Her name tag is at the other end because she's technically in Jasmine's enclosure right now while she's on vacation. But you can find all of their details, all of their backstory, all of their birth date information, rescue information on their bio pages. So bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Kelly, she seems to see okay, but she's very paranoid. So clearly there has to be some kind of vision problems. Obviously she can't tell us. Hi, lady. I think she relies on her other senses quite a bit. But she is, a lot of times she's afraid of her own tail or her own feet. Sudden movements do startle her quite a bit. It's like she kind of always has a paranoia that something is maybe around, even if she can't see it. That's very nice tiger chuff. Yeah. It's been really nice to get to interact with her. Typically, you just feed them normally, but when she got a little picky and started going in and out of the hospital, she became a meds cat and a supplement cat. And it's been really nice to bond with her. There were a couple of days there where I was the only one she was eating for, and I was like, felt special, but also like hate that, because I don't like when they won't just be their normal selves. Yep, she might be done with us. So that was Sapphire, a white tiger. Are you done or are you coming back? She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Oh, it's because Kali laid down over here. Let's go say hi to Kali. I'm coming to you. You stay right there. Yeah, big cats, and even our small big cats, yes, they all spray urine to mark their territory, as well as scratching and rubbing, and with vocalizations as well. The roaring is typically a territorial call. The chuffing is a little bit more friendly. We call it a tiger hello. Hi. Hi, lady. This is Kali Tiger. She's a 19-year-old female tiger. No, I don't want that end. So the rubbing she's doing is scent marking. They have glands all over their feet and faces and necks. Well, so unfortunately, I live about an hour away from the sanctuary, so I don't really get called in for emergency stuff if I'm not already here on property. But I can say that I have been asked several times to, hey, will you go try Keisha? Hey, will you try Smalls? Hey, will you try Sapphire? But there's a lot of keepers here that have a lot of special traits about them that are really miracle workers with these cats. So I'm just the only one that talks to you guys live all the time. So, well, not the only one, but you know what I mean. Hi, where are you going? Am I supposed to follow you? Let's see, I see Keisha, but she's in a back den. I don't know if I'll be able to actually show her to you guys. And I don't always like walking over to her because I don't want her to feel like she has to get up and come over. Hi. So good morning to anybody who's just now joining. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And we're showcasing the tigers today. If you want to rewatch from the beginning, once this posts on our Facebook page, you can watch it there. Or you can watch it daily, bigcat.com, and find the playlist for my walkabouts. But we have seen Hoover, Jasmine, Amanda, Sapphire. Now we're here with Kali. We had a little glimpse of chaos, Caracal, but when I turned back around, she was gone. Kali might be done with us. Thanks, Robin. I've had 4 years to practice my chuff. My very first chuff ever was hilarious. But I actually I definitely think Kali is the one that taught me to chuff the best. Yeah. Just got the best chuff on the entire property, huh? I know. She's like, I want you, but I don't want you. All right, we'll keep going. I know she's not a tiger, but she is one of our other biggest, well, she is our biggest cat. Let's drive over and see if we can catch a glimpse of Nikita. She's our lioness. Thank you to everybody helping in the comments. I'm kind of reading comments, but not completely. Hey, babe. And I do go through the comments after it posts live on the Facebook page, and I try to answer anything that I didn't verbally answer. And I've gone live the last 2 days with all the new cats and all the small cats and lots of Savannahs. Oh, hi, sir. He just ran out of his den to say hello. Hi. 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 This is Cyrus, Caracal. So we got a little glimpse of Cyrus and chaos today, but if you guys want me to make it up to Tiger Lake, I'm gonna have to keep moving. Let's see where the girl's at. So we're gonna see if we can say hi to Nikita. Oh, I'm hearing some grumbles. Oh, I really am hearing grumbles. I don't know what she's grumbling at though. Be a little bit cautious while we approach her. She might be playing with her ball, maybe? Yeah, I think it's a ball. So it's a really tight space back in that back corner, and I'm not gonna walk up on that. Knick-knack, what are you doing? Hi! Hi, Nikita! What did that ball do to you? What did that ball do to you, lady? You want to come say hi? What did that ball do? That's not even the blue ball. I am not getting any closer to that, so this is how we'll have to... It's funny, but I'm actually shaking. It's a little scary to hear her. Was that very fun? Hi. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm wondering, bear with me, I'm gonna have to take the very long way because I'm not walking in that tight space back there next to her. I'm gonna walk around the other side, like all the way around. You keep playing. I don't want her to think I'm sneaking on her. So we'll walk all the way around and see if I can get a different shot without palmettos right in front of her. This is too funny. When we first started walking up, I was like, oh, she's just gonna start roaring. And then all of a sudden I'm like, nope, that sounds different than normal. I know, we've had so many camera issues this year, but we also had an insane amount of rain and some really intense thunderstorms, so we do the best we can. We just kind of have to be lucky for the cameras that we can have. Cell reception's not always great out here either. So bigcatcams.com does have our full list. I don't want to end up on her short list of people she really doesn't like, so I don't want to crowd her or startle her. That blue ball right there is the one that she usually has it out for. What are you doing? Oh, that's not showing very good. Is that a very fun game? Yeah, usually this is the ball she's trying to do yoga with. This has been very, very interesting. Are you all tuckered out? Yep, she decided she didn't need yoga today. She'd rather have like kickboxing, something to get the aggression out. You get it, lady. You tell it who's boss. Hopefully you guys saw our exciting news from yesterday. Our Big Cat Public Safety Act bill has passed the committee, the House of Representatives. It was the Natural Resources Committee, passed it yesterday. And right now it is more important than ever that we get everybody to make the call of the wild at bigcatact.com and get some of those representatives that are not co-sponsors to be co-sponsors. That's bigcatact.com if you're a U.S. resident. We could really, really use your support. It's free, it's easy to do, and these big cats really need you to do that. Lori, the boomer balls are usually between 90 and like 110 pounds. Thank you for doing that, Sue. We really appreciate you guys contacting your representatives. We did elect them. They do work for us. They need to hear our voices standing up for cats that can't march into Congress and say it themselves. Thank you so much, Victoria, for your donation. I really appreciate it. She is too funny. Well, I'm sure glad I decided to stop by Nikita today instead of just showing all the tigers. Again, check out bigcatact.com. That has all of the information. That's where you can find out what the bill's all about. See how you can help. Are you all done, lady? Karen, if you're just joining, you missed Hoover at the very beginning. And we've been sitting here for several minutes now watching Nikita just attack her ball for what looks like no reason. But you can watch that from the beginning as soon as this live is over, or at dailybigcat.com on my playlist, our YouTube channel playlist. She is something else. All right, lady, you enjoy. You tell him who's boss. So silly. All right, yep, we've seen Hoover Tiger, Jasmine Tiger, Amanda Tiger, Sapphire Tiger, Kali Tiger. We got a little glimpse of Cyrus and Chaos Caracals. We stopped by Nikita, Lion. Sorry to hear her camera's still on highlights. I know that Randall was in the area yesterday and maybe today. Hopefully we'll get some of that figured out. I was happy to see that on Monday when we had hospital procedures with Ginger and Flint that the Explore cameras were working in there. That had been several weeks of those not functioning. That pesky Florida storm weather. Yeah, that was truly something. All right, so let's head up front and we'll try to see Duchess and Priya. They are on the Tiger Lake Explorer cameras, which I believe are functioning. can watch those 24/7. They've been a real hoot lately, taunting each other in the lake. But we'll try to get maybe some closer views. And I still don't have a super recent update as far as the Guatemala Tigers, but we've got enclosures ready for whenever those boys are able to arrive. I think we're hoping that it'd be early October. That's where they're gonna be, is in these enclosures right here. Dutchess is in her... Oh, no. Thought maybe she was closed in there. Just hanging out up here. Yeah. Get to a gate here. I had my back turned to her, so I got the sneaky Duchess look. Hi, Mama. This is Duchess Tiger. She's giving me that pounce look. You've been talking to Jasmine today? That's a very sneaky tiger look. I gotta get around this tree. It'll probably be her opportunity. Yep, you crazy girl. Hey, where you going? Oh, is that all we're gonna get? Now she's gonna go taunt Priya. Come here. You better come here. You scent marking that because Priya's on the other side. Oh boy. Thank you to everybody posting links and bio links and the contest that we're in. Yeah, it's much cooler weather. You might have heard me and Gail talking about that earlier. It's much cooler weather, and that's when these playful attitudes come out the most. She's in the den now. What are you doing in there? Yep, you can't turn your back on these guys. What are you doing? You better quit that. All right, that's the last time. That's the last time. We don't want to hurt ourselves. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Let's go see what Priya's up to. We'll see if Priya is still in that mood. When I came back for the first time from vacation on Sunday, she just wanted to eat me. She's never actually treated me that way before, so I'm not sure what happened, but... So we will be ending this live with Priya. We've seen pretty much every big cat on property today, so you can rewatch dailybigcat.com. Hi! Hello! There's Afton and Lauren and Miss Priya. Hi! Good morning. Good morning. Afton is operations manager today. Lauren G is our coordinator today. Oh, Deb, you timed that in a very interesting way. Been live for a very long time and you just joined the moment I walked up to Priya. Hilarious. But we saw pretty much all the tigers today. And we're ending here with Priya. And we had a bonus of hilarious footage with Nikita. Where you going? You following all the carts? So this is Priya Tiger. If anyone wants you to make the call to the wild today, it is definitely Priya. BigCatAct.com. Please, please, please make the call to the wild and share this with friends and family. We need as many co-sponsors as possible, as soon as possible. Now where are you going? Here, come this way. You can see Dutchess watching Priya. Priya! Hey, where are you going? She hears me but doesn't see me. Priya! Where are you going, lady? Well, there she goes. I thought for sure she'd head down because she pretty much lingers around food prep until she's absolutely positive that everyone is done feeding. And then she'll head down the fence line towards the lake. And then that's when her and Dutchess start to get real interesting. But you can always watch that at bigcatcams.com and choose the Tiger Lake camera. Hi. And come back over and say hello again. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. So if you're watching the Explore cameras right now, you'll probably see her show up near the lake, maybe. Unless she's gonna come taunt me some more. Oh, some grooming. We stopped for some grooming. And you can hear Dutchess trying to rip down the fence. Thank you to everybody trying to educate some people that I don't think realize what they're watching here. Again, we are Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We're an accredited sanctuary, accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. We do not buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch any of these cats. Thank you so much, Gail, for your donation. You can see Priya here has about an 1.5 acre location. So she's got plenty to roam. She's been trying to tear down small trees. She likes that big rock den that she's going in right over there. So one last time, thank you so much to the 2 people that have donated, everybody who helped answer questions today and educate any newcomers. Again, the Big Cat Public Safety Act passed the committee yesterday, which is amazing. It's an amazing, huge step in the right direction. But right now it's crunch time. We need as many calls as possible. We need more co-sponsors. So bigcatact.com. And if you rewatch this from the beginning, you'll see every tiger on property. You'll also get verbal updates on Flint, our rehab bobcat. She settled into that den. If you want to watch any of these cats live during the day, bigcatcams.com. Choose a nest cam to watch or an explore camera. So thank you guys so much for all your support, all your wonderful questions. Everybody who helps me answer all of these. And if you've missed seeing any of our brand new rescues, they were on the live yesterday and the day before. So dailybigcat.com and find the Q&A with Brittany or the walkabouts and a playlist there. So I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. See you guys again soon.